Hello trainers, welcome back to Poke Patrol. Last video I went over all the events that will be taking place in Pokemon Go throughout the month of February. At the end though I mentioned that there is one more event that I didn't cover in that video that I wanted to cover in the next video, and it's now the next video, so it's time to cover it. Amazing how time works, isn't it? And of course the event I'm talking about is the Pokemon Go Celebration event, which is an event celebrating Pokemon Day. Now, for those of you who may not be familiar with Pokemon Day, it takes place on February 27th, and it celebrates the birth of Pokemon Jesus. I'm actually not 100% sure. I think it's most likely the original release of Pokemon Red and Green in Japan, but I may be mistaken on that. If it's anything else, I'll stick it up on screen, like I do when I'm wrong, which is never, by the way, because I'm a very reliable news source. I can't even take myself seriously. So yeah, Pokemon Day. It's a very important day, and of course, Pokemon Go will be doing its own little event to celebrate Pokemon Day. It's a week-long event because what better way to celebrate a single day than to have a week-long event surrounding it? Looking at you, Kwanzaa. So Pokemon Go's Pokemon Day celebration event will be taking place between February 25th and March 2nd, starting and ending at 1 p.m. PST, which is California time. The first feature of this event is Party Hat Pikachu and Party Hat Eevee spawning in the wild. Both of them will be shiny eligible. However, it's not certain if you'll be able to evolve them while wearing the party hats. Typically in the past, you have been able to evolve Pikachu and Eevee wearing special hats. However, with the release of Party Hat Wurmple, you weren't able to evolve it. You also weren't able to evolve the costume starters from Halloween. And there's also one Pikachu you can't evolve that has a hat. I believe it's the One Piece charity one. So it's a little iffy about whether or not you'll be able to evolve the Party Hat Pikachu and Eevee. I think you probably will be able to give you more incentive to go out and catch them. That being said, who knows? The only thing that's certain is you will be able to get them shiny. So shiny hunters, there you go. 2 new things for you to shiny hunt. Also during the event, you'll be able to hatch Party Hat Squirtle, Party Hat Bulbasaur, and Party Hat Charmander from 7-kilometer eggs. Once again, these Pokemon can be shiny. However, it's not known if you are able to evolve them all the way up to their final evolutions. You weren't able to do this with the costumes from Halloween with these Pokemon, so it's iffy. I can't give you one answer one way or the other, so just be prepared to not be able to evolve them. The next 3 features kind of go hand in hand, and that's because they're all kind of connected in promoting the new Pokemon Mewtwo movie that's coming out. They're all basically centered around Mewtwo as well as the clone Pokemon, which are featured in that movie. And if you're not sure what I mean by clone Pokemon, if you think back to the original Pokemon movie, the first one, Mewtwo made clones of all the Pokemon which had like weird birthmarks and scars on them. That's what I'm talking about by clone Pokemon there. Clones of the original trainer's Pokemon that are slightly different in appearance. Now, the first of these promotional features is being able to encounter a cloned Pikachu through Go Snapshot. And this is going to be very similar to how you would encounter a Smeargle, being able to take a picture and the Pikachu will pop up. It probably won't be as intensive as trying to encounter Smeargle because God knows that's an awful experience having to keep spamming photos until he pops up. Most likely it'll be the first photo you take in Go Snapshot will encounter a clone Pikachu for you to catch. Since I'm on the topic of clone Pokemon, during this event you'll be able to encounter a clone Venusaur, a clone Blastoise, and a clone Charizard in 4-star raids. Now, most likely you won't be able to solo any of these, except for maybe Charizard if you have like a maxed out team of like level 40 Rampardos, because Charizard is 4 times weak to rock. Other than that, most likely you're going to need a few people with you, so bring some friends along just to make sure you can beat these guys and catch them because, they are pretty decent collector's items. Not so great in terms of rating unless they have like the signature moves or community day moves, which they most likely won't have, but none of them are really bad per se. But yeah, just bring some friends along, make sure you can catch them, have a collector's item. Also in raids during the event, specifically 5-star raids, is Armored Mewtwo, who is bad. I've gone over Armored Mewtwo before. It's not great. It's just Mewtwo, but much worse in every way possible. He does have a Psystrike though, which is nice. I do like myself a Psystrike Mewtwo. However, he's by no means as good as regular Mewtwo. If you don't have one, by all means, go and do some raids, get one, once again, nice collector's item. I don't think you'll have a chance of catching a shiny Armored Mewtwo. I don't think that's going to be a thing, but maybe they'll surprise me. But like I said, I don't think it's going to be a thing. So don't get your hopes up about that. I'd love to be proven wrong, but I don't think you'll be able to get a shiny Armored Mewtwo. Also, we will be getting a special raid day on March 1st between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. your local time, which will feature Party Hat Nidorino in 2-star raids and Party Hat Gengar in 4-star raids, both of which will have a chance of being shiny. Once again, it's uncertain whether or not you'll be able to evolve Nidorino into a Nidoking while wearing the Party Hat. None of that's been really made clear. That being said, I'd love to have a shiny Party Hat Nidoking. I mean, I would not object to that. It would look cool. Nidoking is one of my favorite shinies. So you know what? Work your magic, Niantic. Just give me that shiny Party Hat Nidoking. And of course, like every other raid day before this, you'll get 5 free raid passes to raid. And if you hold on to your one from the day before, they'll give you a total of 6 raid passes, which is pretty decent, assuming this is going to be normal raid day odds for shinies. That's a 1 in 10 chance of getting a shiny, so you know you have a 6 out of 10 chance of getting a shiny most likely. So that's not bad. And finally, there's going to be a bonus that stretches across the entirety of the event, which is 2 special trades a day. So you can end up getting 2 shiny trades a day, 2 legendary trades a day, 2 regional trades a day, wherever you want. You get 2 special trades that day, each day, every day for the event. So, you know, you can rack up some shinies if you have some extra Stardust laying around, or, you know, you're missing out on some regionals, or you're just missing out on Pokemon you don't have. This is a good chance to get them. So now that I've covered everything, I kind of want to go over my thoughts about this event. I know a lot of people are probably thinking this event seems really pay to win. You have to spend money on incubators and raid passes to benefit from this. It seems it's bad. And, you know, I can't really disagree on that. It's probably not the best event they've ever had. However, you really can get most of this stuff done without really spending any money. Probably not get the Party Hat starters. That's going to be pure luck unless you like walk a lot. But you'll be able to encounter the Party Hat Pikachu and Eevee in the wild. No money needs to be spent there. Go Snapshot, Clone Pikachu, also no money needs to be spent there. You get 1 free raid pass a day. It's a week-long event, so if you want, you can get at least like 2 of each of the clone starters, the final evolutions of them. You can also get a Armored Mewtwo. So yeah, you know, if you bare minimum want to get everything done, you can, other than except for maybe the starters, the party hats, I mean. But it's still not the best event. You know, there's not much to do for people who don't want to spend money, and you know the rewards aren't really incentivizing people to spend money. I mean, I probably won't. Nothing really like sticks out to me out of this, like that I'd want to spend money on. You know, I don't really care about getting a shiny starter with a party hat. That seems like it's gonna be way too much trouble. I may buy a few extra raid passes to try to get a shiny Nidoran if it can evolve it. If not, then I really wouldn't care. So yeah, I'm just gonna go and have fun, and that's what you guys should be doing too. You know, have fun, enjoy the game. It's not about who spends the most money or who can get everything done in the events. It's just, you know, have fun your own way. Just enjoy your Pokemon. That's all there is to it. Just enjoy your Pokemon, have fun, catch some clones, catch a really crappy Armored Mewtwo that isn't good for anything. Do some special trades. That's what you should take away from this. Do some special trades. Bond with your friends, get some shinies, get some Pokemon you don't have. That's what you should take away from this. That is the biggest thing, in my opinion, is the special trades. Take advantage of that. Who cares about all the other stuff? Just, you know, that can be a side note. Complete your Pokédex, get your shinies, get your regionals. That's the main bread and butter of this event, in my opinion, anyway. Feel free to tell me I'm wrong, but you know, that's how I feel about it. Anyway, that's about it for the Pokemon Day events in Pokemon Go. However, there's probably going to be more stuff in the Pokemon universe that's happening around that time, which I'm going to cover next week. Mainly some Sword and Shield stuff, some anime stuff. We'll see how it plays out, but next week there's gonna be more Pokemon Day coverage. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it informational. If you did, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It is the best way to help the channel grow, and God knows we need it. Also, if you have the time, make sure to check out my other social medias, my Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and Discord. All the links are down in the description below. That's gonna do it for me for this video, guys. Thank you again so much for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye, trainers.